Yo guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Play Games and welcome to another Minecraft 1.14 video. Holy smokes, guys. We're here. And I'm very excited about today's video. Oh wow, there we go. Wow, okay. As you guys know, you guys probably read the title before you clicked on it. I assume you did. That's what most people do before they click on videos, so that would have been a smart thing to do. But you guys know that I wanted to give a little bit of my opinion on the entire 1.14 update. As you guys know, I've been doing videos on the new blocks and additions to the game for the last few months probably, and this has been a lot of snapshots, a lot of testing. It's a big update though, so I don't blame them at all. However, it was just released, and I just wanted to come on and give a quick word. There's turtles over there. Hi, how's it going? Just want to give a quick word though on what they've added and kind of give my opinion on some of the stuff. And yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, guys, also, just to mention, we didn't finish up every single block in the 1.14 series, so I will try to get them all done here in the next few weeks, and in that way we will have reviewed all the new features that they've added. But for the most part, I've covered them all, and everybody's kind of playing around with them now themselves. So very interesting, but I say we start off here by just looking through the inventory. I think that's actually what this video is going to be. I'm sorry, but I just want to give my opinion on a bunch of the new textures, the new blocks, and what they do, and how I think they're going to benefit the game and whatnot. So let's just jump into it. Also, guys, real quick before we get into this, if you guys could just go down below, leave a like, a comment, it would mean the world to me. I know that I don't usually ask for this, but I think we have to start doing it, guys, because you know what? Just asking once at the end isn't quite cutting it. No, I'm kidding. You guys are always showing great support out there, but all the support helps, and I'd really appreciate it if you just go do that right now. Yeah? Okay, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so starting off here, looking at some of the new textures. I mean, just the blocks. Let's just go through these because I'm a city builder. I love building, and I'm just realizing all these new textures that we got going on. We got this really cool smooth texture going on for the diorite and the site, and of course, what's the other one? Granite, of course. We got some cool new planks textures, which I think are actually going to be a really cool addition to the game. I don't know, they just look so much more smooth. I'm a big fan of a lot of the textures that they've actually added here. Wool has basically stayed the same. Sponges have a new kind of interesting looking texture. Kind of a little more spongy though. I don't mind that one at all. Ores have practically stayed the same with the exception of a couple new ore blocks. The gold, oh man, the gold looks so good. The gold before was not the most attractive block, and I really do like how they've gone ahead and done that. Emerald, I'm not such a big fan of this one. Not gonna lie, I think it's a little bit strange. I like the old one just a little bit more on that. And of course we got the stained glass, the new glass. Oh my gosh, the new glass texture is amazing. I mean, I quite honestly still would have preferred if it was left empty. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like it. It's definitely better. They've gone a step in the right direction, but for a city builder and for somebody who uses a lot of glass, these little lines might get a little bit repetitive. But you know what? For the most part, the glass does seem to do it, and it's definitely an improvement, I'd say, on the old one. Of course, we got nether wart blocks now. I believe those were one of the new additions. Kind of hard to keep track of it all when they just keep adding stuff and you're trying to remember what's from which one. And then, of course, we've got all these blocks that pretty much stayed the same. And, of course, oh, man, the new slabs. The new slabs. I am so pumped about this stuff. You guys have no idea, and I can't wait to update my city. I haven't done it yet. But, what? This stuff is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm one of the most excited persons. Yes, okay. I'm one of the most excited people in the world right now because of this stuff. I mean, and they have the slabs too. Oh, baby. I use a lot of andesite in my world, so that will be mainly where I'm going with this stuff. But, oh, man, you guys could just imagine some awesome sidewalks now with this stuff. Holy smokes. This stuff's going to be awesome. Moving on, some of the decorations this is where we saw a lot of the new blocks get added, which I think are quite interesting. Not too much changes on the saplings, just some very minor things, which I do think makes them look a little bit nicer. We've got a couple interesting flowers and whatnot, a couple different textures there, but again, not changed too much. Cactus had a big change. We can't actually place this guy down, but yeah, kind of a strange green there that they've went with. I'm not quite sure about that one, guys. We got some new glass pane textures, though, that actually follow the exact same as the regular glass blocks, and that occurs in every single color. The shulkers boxes have basically stayed the same. All the terracotta, glazed terracotta, I should say, have all remained the same as well. All the coral basically is the same, I believe. And, of course, there's a new scaffolding block, one of my favorite blocks for sure, especially for all the survival players out there. They're going to love that. We've got different color signs. I think that's a really cool addition to the game, and they look a lot better, too. Check that out. I actually haven't even checked these out yet. These things are awesome. And where'd they go? Here we go. Let's go find them over here. We got birch ones and whatnot. Oh, these are going to look so cool. few of the last things here. Obviously, they added the loom and the barrel. I have specific videos covering each one of these. You guys just hit up the channel and go to the playlist for all of the 1.14 update blocks. You can find a video on practically every single one. I don't think we did the cartography table. We definitely did the fletching table, which was a weird one. I think we checked out the grindstone as well. I don't know if we did the smithing table. We did a whole bunch of them. Go ahead and check them all out. Obviously, oh, and the bell was a cool little one. The lantern is a great. Oh man, any new lighting blocks are just like absolutely awesome for this game. And for some reason, I can't place them. Oh, that's right, we can't place them on. What is the reason why? Can they only be placed on wood? Oh no, they can't be placed on the side of things. Of course, they gotta be placed on the ground or connecting to a ceiling block. Then of course the campfires were also a really cool addition to the game as well. Having these little smoke trails too, I think that's gonna be useful in a few different types of PvP games and custom maps as well. Redstone didn't get much happening. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't much going on. It wasn't really much of a redstone update. I didn't really see anything particularly new here that I have to note. So generally speaking, this kind of stayed the same. We got a new texture on the redstone lamp and the note block and a few of the trap doors, I believe, as well. But everything is basically the same there. Not much to say for transportation either. I mean, a lot of these look a little bit more blocky to me. Maybe that was intentional, or I don't know what's going on there. But the minecarts and the boats definitely do for sure. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they did them on diagonals almost versus drawing them as straight lines, which is why I think they had them as before. You guys can see they're actually made out of blocks. Interesting approach. I don't know how I feel about those. Composter, we have a whole video on that. I think that's a really cool addition to the game as well. The bamboo is nuts. I absolutely love it. And the spawn eggs all kind of remain the same through here. We've got the new banner patterns, of course, which I did cover as well in the loom video, I believe. So again, not much changing here. The bones got a new texture as well as white dye and the black dye as well. Oh, there's black dye now. I thought you had to use ink sacs. I didn't know there was black dye. That may have been in the game before. I just didn't realize that, but there you go. Foodstuffs. Not too much addition to the foodstuffs. Of course, we did get the sweet berries and the beetroot. Or no, was the beetroot soup added this update, or was it added before? I don't remember. Poisonous potatoes, though, got a new texture there, which I think is pretty cool. The cake got a new texture as well. Got a little bit of a cherry on top there. Just some general overalls to the textures here. But not too much has changed. Interesting, though. Tools literally the same. I think it's too iconic to start changing up the pickaxe and whatnot. I think that would just, that would not be good. So I'm glad they left all that stuff the same way. Although the gold actually did get a little bit of a retexturing on the colors there. I'm surprised they actually went through and did the retexturing, to be honest. I genuinely didn't think they were going to do that because of the complaints from the players around. They said, the game shouldn't be changed. It's just stay the way it is. But quite frankly, the textures were getting a little outdated. And, games need to be updated to stay current, I think, to some extent. And even though this game is like the lowest res graphic block game, whatever you want to call it, I think it's still necessary to have those new graphics up and going here. And I think that was a pretty cool addition as well to this whole update. A big job as well, to retexture all the blocks in the game, but really cool. Got some new combat textures as well. The armor is basically all gotten retextured, including the leather armor. I'm going to have to check that out. In fact, why don't we do that right now? What it's going to look like when you add dye to it. We need to head over to miscellaneous and just do a quick one here. I just want to experiment with it and see what it looks like with the color. Okay, it's a little bit more fancy looking almost. It's definitely more blocky than it was before. Interesting though. The crossbow, of course, guys, I did an entire video covering the crossbow and how I thought it would be a great addition to the game in terms of PvP, and I love it. I love everything about the crossbow. I do have a video on it. It was actually the most recent 1.14 update video we did on the channel last Friday or Thursday, whenever. So definitely go and check that one out if you guys haven't already. It's a really cool vid explaining everything about the crossbow, and the potions have basically stayed the same as well, with maybe a few slight retexturings. Cauldron got a little bit of a retexture, of course. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Overall, I am a big fan of all the new textures in the game as well as all the new blocks. I think they've done a really good job with this update overall. It's been a long one for sure, but I think there's some great stuff going for it. And also the villager trading, which I didn't even want to get into today, but I might have to do a whole video just based on that stuff alone because there's so much to learn about it and all this new systems in place. I think it's really cool stuff. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for today. Again, the 1.14 Minecraft update series will be continuing, just once a week, probably once, twice a week. I'm probably going to have to actually increase it here, get these videos done before the 1.14 update kind of goes away, the buzz goes away from it, and people have kind of learned all the new blocks. When I want to give you guys all the knowledge before you even start playing, and I'm a little late to it, I know. I just got a few videos left to make, and I'll have them done soon, so definitely be staying tuned on the channel and making sure that you're catching all those videos as they come out. But for right now, guys, that is going to do it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video.